Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is a quick little bonus read for all 12 signs. I'm going to begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be in the description box. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising, so you're welcome to check out any of those placements. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site, and then just come back here and click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. Keep in mind, my friends, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you, and therefore messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, please don't get upset. It just means that that one message is intended for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So just take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. And of course, if you would like a one-on-one live Zoom tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website, thetimelinetarot.com, for more information. With all that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see. What is your bonus message for May 2025? Bonus message now for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle now. Thank you. Let's get another oracle card here, please, for Aries. Please and thank you. That was quick. Thank you very much. Thank you. Aries, we have Crossroads, Trash, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. I feel like right now, Aries, you're dealing with a particular situation, environment, or connection in your life, and you're at a crossroads. You're not sure if this is a waste of your time. You're not sure if this endeavor is worthless. You're not sure if this investment will yield any results, or if there will be any fruit to the labor that you're pouring into whatever this is. You could be feeling frustrated right now, maybe even angry at times, a bit scattered. This is also a little caution here for you to not be so reckless when making decisions, particularly when you're in a moment of stress due to any type of conflict. There's a need here for you to practice patience when you can, because the Knight of Wands in the reverse could be the energy of someone who is impatient. So you're definitely at a crossroads. There's something in your life you're not sure whether to toss out, keep it, try to renovate it, try to reconcile with it if it's an individual. So you're definitely at a crossroads at this time, and your overall message here seems to be to try to practice patience while you can, because you seem to be going through a difficult situation, or you're dealing with a difficult situation, environment, or connection. That's what I have for you, Aries. That's your little bonus message for May 2025. We're going to move on to Taurus now. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your bonus message is now, my friends, for May 2025. And if you are a May Taurus baby, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday, Taurus. Let's get one more shuffle here, please, for Taurus. Please, and thank you. Okay. Let's get another oracle card here, please, for my bull gang. One more shuffle here. Thank you. And one tarot card here, please, for Taurus. Very interesting. So, Taurus, I feel like you are dealing with, you have healing old wounds, gravity, and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. I feel like at this time, there is a need for you to really go within. There is an old wound, and I don't know where that was instilled in you. Could be childhood, could be in a particular connection you've had or a situation you've had to deal with. Could even be throughout your life with a string of connections in your life. But I feel like there's a need here for you to finally accept that that wound exists, because I feel like for some of you, you don't want to look at it. But there's a need here if you want to progress forward in your life with that Wheel of Fortune. If you want to be able to move forward and to have this turning point in your life, then you really need to look within, identify that wound, and begin to address it and begin to heal it. Because I feel like if you don't heal it, you might be continually drawn, like in this gravitational pull, maybe towards particular situations, environments, or connections that are not healthy for you. And so you could feel like I have a string of bad luck when it comes to, selecting the right job, or a string of bad luck when it comes to finding the right friends or connecting with the right lover or something like that. And so you could always feel like you have these highs and these lows in these certain situations, environments, or connections in your life, or that things always seem to be unpredictable. But it could be because you are being drawn, like this magnetic field kind of always drawing you towards situations, environments, or connections that actually aren't good for you. And the reason why that is occurring is because there is a wound within you that you're, one, not willing to look at, and two, you're not willing to heal. So there's something here like this is a destined turning point in your life in the month of May. This is the month where if you choose, right, because you could choose to continue living this way and being drawn to things that are not good for you, or you can finally address this wound within you, whatever that is, and tap into the power of healing. And the power of healing it, I feel, will actually be like you closing out or maybe even clearing out some bad karma, but it definitely would be you closing out a particular chapter in your life and being able to move forward and having more fortunate situations, environments, or connections. It's almost like this is your opportunity now to breathe some good luck into your life, but it all begins with healing this wound that continually, for whatever reason, is drawing you towards situations, environments, or connections that actually are not good for you. That's what I have for you, Taurus. That is your quick little bonus reading for May 2025. Let's move on to Gemini. Let's get an oracle card here, please, for my twin gang. What does Gemini need to know for May 2025? One more shuffle. Thank you. Can I have another oracle card here, please, for Gemini for May 2025, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle now. Thank you. And the tarot card here, please, for Gemini. Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. Okay. So, Gemini, I feel, and first I'll let you know what your cards are. Celebration, Street, and Justice in reverse. Gemini, I feel like you may have been dealing with a situation, environment, or connection in your life where you felt like, I can't believe I have to endure this. Like, why am I being punished? This is so unfair. There's a lack of accountability here. This person's being dishonest, or I signed on for this particular, whatever it is, this contract or whatever, and it just hasn't been fair. I feel like you're able to turn it around in the month of May. Like you've been handed a bunch of lemons, and instead of sitting around and being like, why am I being punished again? Why do I have to deal with this? Right? This is an injustice. I feel like you're able to turn it around and almost put this problem, if you will, on display, because the street card talks about being like on exhibit, right? So I almost feel like you're able to turn it around and celebrate it, but not only celebrate it, but I almost feel like put it on display for others to see. Like, this is what I've gone through, and this is how I was able to turn it around. So it's like your moment to also be like inspiring to someone else in your life, or maybe like a bunch of people. I don't know. But the feeling here is like you're able to take something that at one point you felt was a punishment, and you're able to turn it around because you're persevering and you're working through it and you're pushing through it. And if you choose, you could not only celebrate the victory over this unfairness, or the victory over, whatever this was here that had some type of lack of accountability, or you felt was dishonest, or whatever the case here has been for you. But you could also put it on display, again, not as a trophy, not as a look what I conquered, but more of a, this is what I've gone through, and this is how I've gone through it. And look, I made it to the other side, and you can too. So it's almost like being able to inspire others to overcome things in their life that maybe they felt were acts of punishment, or just unfair, or lacked equity or equality or something like that. So I feel like it's your moment in this month, Gemini, to speak up about some injustice and how you're able to turn it around so you can inspire others around you. That's what I have for you, Gemini. That's your little bonus read for May 2025. We're going to move on to Cancer now. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what your bonus message is, my love, for May 2025. Let me get an oracle card now, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. Lovely. Let me get one more oracle card here, please, for Cancer. One more oracle card here, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. And a tarot card here, please, for Cancer for May 2025. Thank you. That was huge. Thank you. Cancer, I feel like you, let me tell you your cards first. Big success, suspicion, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you've been dealing with a particular situation, environment, or connection in your life where there's been like a stalemate or there's been a deadlock, or you and this person have just been like unable to see eye to eye. And I don't know who this person is to you. This could be your landlord. This could be your friend, your family member, your neighbor, your lover, you know, a colleague, a coworker, maybe even a client or a customer that you deal with on a regular basis. But it's almost like you've been at a stalemate. You've been at this deadlock. Maybe the two of you have been avoiding one another for some reason. And I feel like you've had to make this big decision for quite some time on how you would deal with this person, or maybe even deal with this endeavor, right? If you've just been kind of deadlocked with someone on how to move forward on a particular project, and you could feel like you've been kind of in this almost like this period of stagnation, right? Knowing you need to make a decision, but not wanting to do so. I feel like whoever you're dealing with on this other end, I feel like you're very suspicious of this person. You could be very hyper vigilant or vigilant with them at this time, seeing like, why is this person behaving this way? Or why are they talking to me this way, right? Why is the landlord not fulfilling their contractual obligations? So again, I just kind of feel like you've been stuck. Like, I know I need to make a decision on how I'm going to move forward with the situation, or how I'm going to handle this environment or this project or this connection with, again, whoever this other person is, because you're definitely dealing with someone else here. I feel like you're able to overcome this issue. I feel like by the end of the month of May, you're going to make a choice that leads to some really big success. Now, whether that means you're making the choice to leave that friend behind, or you're making the choice to address this issue with this person head on, but it's almost like your period of procrastination is coming to an end. And I feel here like at the root of it, I think when you really sit down and think about it, the reason why this person has been so maybe antagonistic towards you has been because maybe there's a part of them that is jealous. And I think that if you see it that way, you will be able to come in with your very kind and caring and compassionate side, and be able to make a decision that, and some of you don't want to do this. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like, nope, I'm cutting that person out of my life. And that's fine. You can do that. If that's your decision, that's a big success for you too. You cut that person out of your life. You find another job, another place to live, yada, yada, yada. But I feel for a lot of you, you actually want to make this work with this person, but you've just been trying to figure out how to go about doing it. Or maybe even before you can even figure out how to go about doing it, you've been trying to figure out, why is this person behaving this way? And I think at the core of it, for most of you, this person's behaving this way towards you because they're jealous. And if you can see it from that angle, kind of change your perspective. And if your intuition is agreeing with the message that I'm giving you now, like, yep, there's got to be some ounce of jealousy there that's motivating this person to behave this way towards me, or to treat me this way, then I think you can tap into that very kind, caring, compassionate side of yourself, which is one of your positive attributes as a Cancerian. And I think you can actually turn the entire connection around and have a really big success with it. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. You have the ability to turn something around, dealing with an individual who's been quite difficult in your energy. That's what I have for you. A little bonus read there for you, my love, for May 2025. Let's move on to Leo. I feel the need to reshuffle this deck now for Leo. I don't know why. I was told to do that. So let me have an oracle card here, please, for Leo for May 2025. What is your little bonus message for May? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Union. Give me another oracle card here, please, for Leo for Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. And let me get a tarot card here, please, for Leo. Thank you very much. You actually have two cards here. So let me show you your cards. You have Union, you have Letting Go, you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Six of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there's a connection here in your life. Now, it could be professional, it could be platonic, it could be romantic. I'm reading for a lot of you. But this connection in your life, I feel like one or two things can happen here in the month of May. This person could be coming clean with some sort of a confession and admitting to you something that they did to you that, you know, they deceived you in some way, or they lied to you about something. I feel like this is someone who has a lot of regrets for what they've done, or for how they've spoken to you, or how they have treated you. And so I feel like this person is coming forward and kind of like asking for forgiveness. And this can go one or two ways. And in that respect, some of you may decide to like surrender whatever pain has been here. You could feel like this person coming clean to you now is making you feel better, right? Because I think for a second there, you were thinking you were going crazy or you were making things up in your head, that type of thing. Like, am I misjudging this person? So I kind of feel like them coming clean for you, it's almost like now you can decide whether or not, and this is where I think it could go one or two ways. You can decide to like let it go and forgive this person and continue this connection, whatever this is for you. Or you're going to be like, thank you for telling me the truth. And now I'm letting you go and releasing you from my life indefinitely. But you definitely have someone here coming forward, admitting something to you and looking for forgiveness. And whether you're releasing the grudge and forgiving them or forgiving them and letting them go will be up to you. For others of you, you have someone here that you've been very suspicious about and they're not coming clean to you, but they're actually getting caught. So this is someone who lies to you, but then you're able to find some type of tangible proof that proves otherwise, right? That they were lying to you. It could be an issue here where like you've known this person for a long time. This could be a childhood friend. This could be a family member. This could even be a lover for some of you. But the overall feeling here is because you caught them, you are letting them go. Like had they come clean, it could have been a 50-50 split. Maybe you would have forgiven them and kept them. Maybe you would have forgiven them and let them go. But I feel like if your suspicion proves right here and this person does not come clean before you figure out whatever this malicious intent or whatever this, truth that is being revealed to you, if this person doesn't do that and they don't come clean with it, then I feel like they really can't turn this connection around and save it, because the feeling I get here is that you're just going to like give up on this person and release them because they were caught doing whatever this Seven of Swords behavior has been. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Little bonus reading there for the month of May 2025. We're going to move on to Virgo now. I get an oracle card now here, please, for Virgo. Additional message now for Virgo for May 2025. One more shuffle. Thank you. Let's get another oracle card here, please, for Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising for May 2025. One more shuffle. Thank you. Very interesting message for you. Let's get a tarot card now, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle now. Thank you. Okay, so let me show you your cards, Virgo. You have Summer, Divine Timing, and Judgment in reverse. I feel for some of you, you're trying to work on something. Now, I don't know what this is. This could be a connection in your life, whether it's professional, personal, romantic. It could be some type of project or endeavor. There's something here that you have maybe been doubting yourself on. I don't know if I can bring this friendship together, right? I don't know if I can find that romantic partner. I don't know if I can make my current romantic relationship work. I don't know if I can launch this project or launch this business or learn this new skill. There's something here that if you are lacking any type of confidence, it's almost like this is telling you to wait on whatever this is. Like, don't give up on it. Just continue to work on it, because I feel like by summer, that's when you're going to see like, oh, okay, this is why I had to work on this more. So let me give you an example. I could be speaking to a Virgo where you're a business owner. It's strictly just an example. You're a business owner and there's something new that you want to implement. And you've been racking your brain lately on how am I going to do this? How am I going to implement whatever this product or service this is that I want to provide to people? Or how am I going to market it correctly? If you're having a lot of self-doubt, if you are lacking confidence, if you're very cloudy about this is almost telling you, well, to keep working on that, right? It's not telling you to give up on it. It's saying keep working on it, because by the time we get to summer, which is officially in the Northern Hemisphere, like third week of June, and even if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, the timing here is going to work the same. If you just keep working on it between now and like that third week of June, that would be the time then to launch that product or launch that service, or maybe market it in a different way to your clientele or your client base. So again, it's not telling you to give up on it. It's just saying if you're not fully confident of what it is that you're trying to put out there, then just keep working on that skill. Just keep developing it until you do feel ready. Because in divine timing, if you launch it, when summer begins, it will be very successful for you. And same thing if this is any kind of connection in your life, professional, personal, romantic. maybe you've been having a difficult time with this individual for whatever reason. You can keep nurturing that connection if you choose to. Don't push it, but just kind of nurture it almost in a tempered kind of way. Like when you're cooking, you don't want to underboil, overboil, burn something. You temper it at the right temperature type of thing. And it's like if you just keep nurturing that connection ever so lovingly and investing in it on a regular, consistent basis, then by the time you do get to summer, that third week in June, then that connection will really blossom. Again, regardless of what it is. If I'm speaking to a Virgo who is single and it's saying, if you're lacking confidence to put yourself out there and, get out into the 3D world and meet people face to face or set up those online dating profiles, it's like, okay, then just nurture yourself for now. Work on yourself, raise your vibration, take care of you, and you'll be feeling better by the time you get to that third week in June. And then you can go out there into the 3D world or put up your dating profiles and sites and so forth. And then in divine timing, you would be meeting your person this summer. So take those messages, how they resonate to you, Virgo, but definitely don't push something right now if you're not feeling 100% sure of it. Instead, just continue to work on it and nurture it, and you will see that it was right for you to wait just a little bit longer to actually go full throttle with whatever this is. I feel like come this summer, you're going to be like, phew, so glad I continue to nurture that connection or that endeavor or that project, because I feel like if you do it now with that judgment in the reverse, it could be like judgment in reverse is when you're ignoring the call from within. You're not listening to your intuition. And then you're going to kick yourself that you launched it incorrectly, or maybe even the connection fails between now and then because you rushed it or you tried rushing that person. So there definitely is something here like take your time, even if that means you have to wait another 4 or 5 weeks to move forward with whatever this is. It will all happen in divine timing. But if you do it now, you could kind of screw it up. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Little bonus message there for you for May 2025. We're going to move on now to Libra. All right, tapping into Libra now. What's an additional message here for Libra for May 2025 for Sun, Moon, and Rising? One more shuffle now. Thank you. Let's get an oracle card now here, please, for Libra. Additional message now for May 2025. One more shuffle. Thank you. And a tarot card now, please, for Libra. One more shuffle now. Thank you. Wow, Libra. Let me show you your cards. You have slow and steady, divine intervention, and the Six of Wands. I feel like you're being guided or aided at this time by the divine, by your ascended masters, by archangels, by your spirit guides and whoever you pray to, whatever deities you pray to. There's something here about divine intervention coming in. So, Libra, I want to say if there's a particular situation, environment, or connection in your life, don't rush it is the overall feeling here, because there's something almost like serendipitous that's about to happen with what that is. So just go slow and go steady. And I feel like victory will be yours. Similar to the message that I was giving Virgo, you might be running parallel with Virgo at this time, or you could be a Virgo Libra cusper, meaning you're born within a few days of Virgo season ending and Libra season beginning. And then if that's the case, you may want, or maybe you have a lot of Virgo in your chart, you may want to take a look at that Virgo reading. Very similar message here. If you're trying to rush this connection or rush this project or rush this endeavor or rush this business plan, I feel like it could be a little catastrophic for you or a little chaotic, or it may not yield the results that you want or as quick as you want. So there's something here about moving very slow and steady, right? You want to continually show up for whatever or whomever this is. And if you do that, then you are... then you achieve the progress that you want. Then you reap the rewards, right? Then you receive the good news or the promotion or the accolades, or you get the girl or you get the guy type of thing. So there's something here like slow and steady wins the race and leads you to victory. And if you take this very methodical, almost Knight of Pentacles approach with whatever this is, I feel like the divine will meet you where you're at. I feel like if you try rushing it, you could kind of screw this whole thing up. So I don't know what this is for you. I don't know what it is that you're working on, but I just know that right now you kind of need to be in a Knight of Pentacle energy, because if you're a Knight of Wands, you could be a bit reckless with this. You can move it too fast. You can move it too slow. And it just would not be to your benefit. So there's something here just keeping a very consistent pace with whatever this is in your life. And you know what that end goal is. It's like, don't rush that end goal. I could be speaking to a Libra who wants to launch a business. Don't rush. Just, again, every day, little by little. And when you're ready to launch, you'll launch. And with that beautiful serendipitous kind of feeling here I'm getting of divine intervention, you're going to be highly successful. The same thing if this is in a connection. This could also be for those of you looking to leave a connection. Again, abruptly leaving it could actually be chaotic or catastrophic for you. So whatever it is that you're working on, and you know what that is for you, it'll be different for each of you. There's some end goal that you have. And if you just take a very slow and steady, methodical approach to it, you will be victorious with whatever this is. And I would say a little thank you to those above, because you're definitely being assisted by the divine with whatever this is. That is what I have for you, Libra, for a little bonus read there for the month of May 2025. We're going to move on now to Scorpio. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now. What does Scorpio need to know for May 2025 for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising? One more shuffle now. Thank you. Let's get an oracle card here for Scorpio. I get an oracle card here for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. One more shuffle now. Thank you. And a tarot card now, please, for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising for May 2025. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So your cards, vivid dreams, change, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Well, it's interesting because the Eight of Cups in the reverse could talk about fearing change. It could be someone who is clinging to the past because they're afraid of loss. I'm going to read this a few different ways for you. There could be something here that you're clinging to, Scorpio, that you actually need to let go of. Now, that could be a habit. That could be a mindset. That could be the way you talk. That could be a relationship pattern. I feel for those of you that are resonating with that, there's something here about in the month of May, you'll be having very vivid dreams about this. It's almost like you have not been listening to your intuition about whatever this habit or this pattern is that you keep exhibiting to. It's something you're clinging to from the past, meaning that is some type of learned emotional response, because cups are our emotions. So, and this is Saturn in Pisces, which in the reverse is not a very pleasant energy. So you could be clinging to the way you show up in a connection, or the way you confront emotional loss, or the way you handle certain things in your connections. This could also be acting out of like emotional insecurities. But again, there's something here of like, you can change this, you can transform this. And I feel for those of you where you're not transforming this aspect of yourselves, you could be having some really wild, vivid dreams in the month of May, because it's the divine trying to show you a part of yourself that you're holding on to, some type of learned behavior from the past, this emotional response, whatever this is for you. And so it's trying to show you, you can transform this. You can go through a period of evolution and become a better Scorpio in terms of maybe how you respond to things. So I just feel like for some of you, there could be something like that, some type of learned habit or pattern that you've learned from in the past that you're clinging on to. Secondary message that I have here for you, Scorpio, you could have an individual here in your life that maybe you've disconnected from. This could be professionally, personally, or romantically. There's an opportunity here in the month of May for you and this person to come back together again. I feel like this person with that Eight of Cups in the reverse could be wanting to try this connection with you one more time. There could have been a point in the connection where maybe you were undecided about them or they were undecided about you. And this could be professional, personal, or romantic. But this person, I almost feel like they've been or will be like aimlessly drifting in the month of May, feeling a bit lost without you in their life. And so there very well could be a return here. Preceding their return to you, I think you're going to have some very vivid dreams about this individual. And I feel like that's just your subconscious telling you like that this person is coming closer. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you're a highly intuitive sign. So that change card in this particular deck actually is your card, right? It's the death card, basically in tarot. So this is like the match to that, if you will. So you have the ability here to transform this connection, whatever it is, professional, personal, or platonic. I don't know who this person is, but I feel like they've been aimlessly drifting without you, and they're feeling a call from within that they want to return to you. So if you have anyone like that in your life that you have disconnected from, I feel like this person is returning to you, but prior to them returning to you, you're going to start having some very vivid dreams about this person. And then, of course, when they do contact you, you have the ability to reconnect with this person and transform the connection and move forward. Or you could just be like a thanks, but no thanks. You know, I don't want you in my life type of thing. That decision will be yours to make. But there definitely is almost a Mercury retrograde kind of feeling to this. So take those messages, how they resonate. For some of you, you're clinging to a habit or pattern, something you learned in the past. You're kind of still clinging to it because it's part of who you are. Some type of emotional response here that you may have when you are upset. But if you're not listening to your intuition when it comes to changing that aspect of yourselves, like I said, you could be getting some really vivid dreams of the divine trying to say, hey, you can transform and change this part of yourself to become like Scorpio 2.0. And for others of you, you do have someone from your past returning, and you will receive some type of vivid dreams about this individual prior to them contacting you. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Your quick little May 2025 reading. We're going to move on to Sagittarius next. Tapping into the Sagittarius collective now. It's an additional message for May 2025 now for Sagittarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Let's get another oracle card here, please, for Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising for May 2025. One more shuffle. Thank you. And a tarot card here for Sag. Thank you very much. Okay. So, Sag, let me show you your cards. You have good luck, torment, and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Sag, I feel like there's a situation, environment, or connection in your life that you've been really tormented over. And by that, what I mean is whatever this connection has been for you, I feel like you're trying to recover from it. I feel it's a loss, whether it was your decision or not to disengage from this individual or to, you know, abandon this endeavor or stop working on this project or move from this particular location. Like, I don't know what it is for you, but I know that it was a loss to you. I think you've been trying to recover from it, dealing with some anxiety, maybe even some depression. Some of you could feel like, oh my God, this was like just a karmic lesson. Why did I have to go through this type of thing? But I think that with this good luck card, it's telling me that this is going to turn around for you. So if you have been depressed over financial issues, I feel like in the month of May 2025, your finances will improve. For those of you where you're recovering from a loss, whether it's because you chose to disengage from that person or they chose to disengage from you, even if you've been feeling, or really at this time, maybe you're feeling like depressed about that situation or being left out in the cold by this person, I feel like, again, there's good luck here turning in your favor. So I think that you will be feeling about it, feeling better about it. You will be healing this maybe even abandonment wound within yourself, whether you triggered it yourself by leaving this person or they triggered it within you by leaving you. But I kind of feel like whatever's been plaguing you, whether it's been financial or emotional, whatever you have been tormented by, I kind of feel like your luck is changing here when it comes to that. For others of you, you could have had a connection in your life, whether professional, personal, or romantic, come to an end. You could have felt isolated by this person, ghosted, abandoned, or, you know, for some of you, you could feel like, I really wish I could get a second chance with that person. I would do things differently if I could, or I would maybe word whatever I said to them differently if you feel like it's your fault why the connection ended. And you could really be tormenting yourself over this this loss, because for those of you resonating with this portion of the reading, I feel like it's a very significant loss to you in that respect. I feel like you have some good luck here on your side. For those of you wanting this person back, it does look like there is a reappearance from them in the month of May. There is a positive change in this connection, and there is a drastic improvement here in the connection should you choose to reconnect with this person when they reach out to you. So that's what I have for you, Saggy. Quick little read there for you, my love, for May 2025. Whatever it's been that has been tormenting you, plaguing you, or maybe even some type of financial loss that you have incurred, I feel like good luck is like fortune favors the brave, favors the bold type of thing. And because you kept moving forward, because you persisted, because you didn't give up, I feel like now you're reaping some kind of reward for that. And for some of you, it'll be financial. For others of you, you're just emotionally healing this wound within you, and you'll start feeling better by the end of the month. And for others of you, that individual is coming back to you, and you have the chance to reconnect with this person and change the connection and move it in a more positive direction. That's what I have for you, Saggy. Quick little read now for the month of May. We're going to move on to Capricorn now. Let me have an oracle card here, please, for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know for May 2025? One more shuffle. Thank you. And a secondary oracle card here, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. And an oracle card here, please, for Capricorn. One more shuffle. Thank you. Okay, let me show you what you have here, Capricorn. We have regain balance, pets, and we have the Seven of Wands card. I feel like this is going to be very specific for those of you who have pets. So if you don't have a pet, please check another placement. But I feel like you've had an issue, or in the month of May, you will be having an issue with a pet for those of you who are a pet owner. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling here like it could be health related or something challenging here is happening with your pet in the month of May. And this could be several things here. Maybe you just got a new puppy and you're, having difficulty maintaining control of the puppy and maybe teaching them some new tricks or teaching them not to, potty on the floor or, how to use the litter box if it's a cat type of thing. For others of you, you really want a pet. Maybe you have an individual that you live with where they don't want you to get the cat or they don't want you to get the dog. And you could be really holding firm this month, like really standing your ground in the Seven of Wands and regaining your balance and saying, no, I want a pet. This is the pet, this is the pet that I'm getting, or this is the pet that we're getting. So for some of you where like you really want a pet and someone that you live with does not, I could see you here standing your ground and wanting to adopt this pet or to take this pet in anyway. And for others of you, if you have an older pet, I feel like there could be a challenge, a medical or some type of health challenge here with your pets in the month of May. But I feel like by the end of the month, everything will like balance out. So I feel like because you're taking a stand to address this pet's issue, whatever this challenge or this medical health issue is for your pet, I feel like for most of you, by the end of the month, you're going to be able to help your pet come through this, whatever that is. I normally don't give health readings, but I feel like this is a very important message for those of you with older pets. There could be something challenging here in regard to your pet's health in the month of May. But again, as long as you're addressing it, standing your ground, right? I'm taking care of this pet. I'm bringing them to the vet. I'm getting them whatever medication or treatment they need. Then I do feel like by the end of the month, everything balances out and your pet is fine. And for those of you who really want a pet, again, I feel like you're really adamant and standing your ground that you are adopting this pet or you are taking this pet in. It's like you're standing up for yourself on this one, saying, no, I've sacrificed all these other things for you. This is something that I really want. And again, if you're not a pet owner, you're not interested in getting a pet, then please just check another placement. But that was clearly a specific message for a group of Capricorn placements who either have young pets, aging pets with some health issues, or really wanting to adopt a new pet. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for May 2025. Let's move on to Aquarius now. Could I have an oracle card here, please, for Aquarius for May 2025? One more shuffle now. Thank you. Let me get another oracle card here, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. And a tarot card now, please, for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Oh, wow. So, Aquarius, you have manifest, noisy sound, and the star. So Aquarius, I don't know what this star card here is for you, this wish fulfillment. I feel like you are trying your damnedest to manifest it, whether you're trying to manifest a career opportunity, whether you're trying to manifest the love of your life, whether you're trying to manifest healing within a particular connection in your life. Some of you could be trying to manifest a raise or manifest a promotion or some new financial opportunity. But I think there's a need here for you to quiet the mind with this noisy sound card, because that seems to be what's getting in the way, like between your manifestation, you manifesting, and then your manifestation becoming a reality. What's getting in the way of it is noise. So there's something here about you needing to quiet the mind, getting a little more maybe rest and relaxation, better night's sleep at night, maybe not scrolling through social media so much, especially before you go to bed, not wanting to take in, like, there's a feeling here of like when you're trying to manifest, you can't even concentrate fully on what it is here that you're trying to manifest, because it's just like you're on information overload with everything else that you're taking in. So there's something here about before you actually sit down to manifest whatever this wish fulfillment is, there's a need here for you to like quiet your surroundings and quiet the noise within yourself. So there could definitely be a need here for the Aquarius collective to take some very much needed rest and relaxation, little R&R time for themselves in the month of May, to heal, to restore calmness to their life, to rejuvenate themselves, so they can then focus on their intended purpose here, whatever this manifestation is. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, if it's not coming to fruition, it's because you really need to like reduce that information overload. Like I said, don't scroll on social media so much or take in all the negative news prior to actually sitting down and manifesting. And definitely make some time in the month of May to quiet the mind, go within and have a little R&R. And I feel like then you will be able to manifest from a more like cleaner or clearer mindset. That is what I have for you, my dear little bonus message there for you for May 2025. We're going to move on now to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what your bonus message is here for May 2025 for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. Let's get an oracle card now, please, here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is difficult for you, is the feeling that I'm getting. One more shuffle now. Thank you. And let's get a tarot card here, please. One more shuffle. Thank you. So Pisces, we have life-changing decision, mirror, and the Five of Cups here. Clearly, there's a life-changing decision that many of you will need to make in the month of May. I think in the reading that I did in April, I explained how, and it was the monthly reading, I think I explained how there were two Piscean collectives, and on my channel anyway, two different timelines. Some already have moved on from something, and they're working on the new, and others of you still clinging to the past. Most of you from April till now have made that transition as difficult as it has been for you. You've taken the chance, you've taken the risk, you've left something behind, you've stepped out of your comfort zone. Bravo to you. And then there's a couple of stragglers. I kind of feel like this is a reading for the stragglers, so I'm going to grab some other cards for those of you on the other timeline. For those of you on that old timeline, still kind of clinging to the bumper here, there's something here about you needing to accept this loss. I know that you don't want to accept it. I know that you're having a lot of difficulty moving on from whatever this is. There's a need here for you to find peace within in this Five of Cup energy. Whatever setback this has been for you, this personal setback, you're losing a friend, you've lost a job, a family member has passed away. I kind of feel like it's time for you to move forward from that. I'm not telling you to forget about that person was in your life. I'm not telling you to forget about so-and-so passed away. I'm not telling you that, yay, you lost your job, everything's great, don't pay your bills. That's not what I'm telling you. There's something here about you needing to make this decision to move on from the pain. For those of you where you're still clinging to the pain, you let go of whatever it was, or it left your life in some respect, but you're still clinging on to the pain. There's a need here for you, my love, to really look within in that mirror card, really look within and understand that this had to happen. As tragic as it was, or as difficult as it is for you to forgive yourself for anything you may have done or not done or could have done or something like that. It's like you need to accept the loss. You've already left whatever this is, or it's already left your life. And now it's time for you to make that life-changing decision now to confront this pain once and for all, go within to heal it so you can move on from it. For others of you, you're holding on to something you really need to let go of. And I think in that mirror card here, it's like you really need to look within. Why are you keeping this person, place, or thing in your life? Is it for appearance's sake? Does it make you look good? Are you at a job where you're completely miserable, but you keep it for the job title? Are you with this individual because, you know, they look good, smell good, but they treat you like trash type of thing? There's something here that you're holding on to, and you just don't want to accept that you need to let go of it. And for many of you, you're clinging on to it because of appearances, because of like what it looks like to others. So in that respect, it's like you need to really go within and say, why? Why am I holding on to something that is constantly leaving me in the Five of Cups? Because the Five of Cups is, you know, it's what we don't want, right? It's half of what we want. What we want is the Ten of Cups. So this is giving you half of what you really want. So you're constantly in the state of despair and grief and sorrow over it. You're existing in it. And as long as you exist in it, you're going to continue to feel this pain. So there's something here about making a life-changing decision to walk away from whatever or whomever this is once and for all. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. If you're on that kind of former timeline, you let go of something, but you're still kind of clinging on to the pain. And for others of you, you're still clinging on to that person, place, or thing. Either way, there's a need here for you to go within and figure out why you're still holding on to it and heal that wound so you could finally let it go. I'm going to grab an oracle card now for that other timeline of Pisces, where you have moved on already. For the Pisceans on the new timeline. Message for the Pisceans on the new timeline. Thank you. Pisceans for the new timeline, please. For May 2025, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. Oh my. Can I get a tarot card here, please, for Pisces on the new timeline for May 2025? One more shuffle now. Thank you. The Fool. So let me show you your cards. New Friendship, Clown, and the Fool. Here's the feeling that I'm getting here. For some of you, where you left a partner behind, like a romantic partner, and you've been healing from it, right? You're not the other Piscean collective. You're not clinging to, that relationship that needs to leave your life. You've already done that work, and you have been healing from that separation, from that disconnection. I feel like you have a new soulmate here on path for you. It could begin as friends. It could begin as something very casual. I actually feel like you having this new beginning with this friendship actually could turn into love for some of you. I feel like this is something very spontaneous that happens. Like you meet this person, you're like, wow, this is a great friend, even though whatever, I wasn't looking for love. It's the kind of feeling I'm getting. So you meet this person, they're a new friend, or you're introduced to them by a friend, and you're like, yep, this is something I would like to, this is someone I would like to get to know. I feel like this turns into like the romance of a lifetime. I feel like with the Clown card, this is your ex. I feel like this is almost like a revenge type of thing here. So I'm going to read this a couple of different ways. For some of you, you are meeting someone, or you have just met someone. You're starting off as friends, or it's a bit casual. I feel like this new beginning in friendship turns into a new beginning of love. It very well for someone, you could be like the romance of a lifetime. And I feel like there's something here of like, this is like your revenge relationship. Like the person who let you go, or the person you had to walk away from, is going to be like, damn, I can't believe I left, Pisces type of thing here. So, or maybe they thought you were never going to find anyone, or maybe you were dealing with a narcissist who said no one's ever going to want you. I feel like your revenge here is this new friendship, when you weren't looking for love, really does turn into a very beautiful love adventure here for you. And I feel like your ex looks and feels like a clown because of it, especially for those of you where they disparaged you to others. I feel like they look like a fool. Like at the end of the day, you're going to have the last laugh here. For others of you, if you're recently out of a connection, I feel like you do encounter a new soulmate. I think they are a friend. I do think this would be a platonic connection for you, but I feel like this person introduces you to other people, and this could almost be like your period of revenge after leaving this other connection. You're looking better. You're going to be smelling better. You're going to be taking care of yourself better. Some of you might lose weight. You're going to change your hair. You're going to get a new wardrobe. You're going to be going out, meeting new people, having new experiences. Like this new friend who's going to enter your life in the month of May is just going to totally change your world. And again, I feel like that ex of yours, this is going to be like, I don't know, for those of you who remember when like Princess Diana and Prince Charles split up, and then when she finally went out in public without being the Princess Diana that we knew, right, with Charles, she was like post Charles Princess Diana, and she wore that black revenge dress. That's what this is screaming to me. So I feel like this new person that enters your life, it's a platonic connection, but again, this person, because they're kind of getting you out of your house and getting you out of your shell and getting you out of your comfort zone, and you're going on all of these new adventures, and maybe for some of you, you're joining a gym. It's giving me that feeling of like revenge body, revenge dress, revenge going out and having the time of your life. And this ex of yours is just kind of sitting around like a clown. So that's what I have for the other Piscean collective. That is what I have for you, my loves. Those are your quick little bonus May 2025 messages. If you liked the way this spread worked, let me know. Drop your comments below, and then this is something that I will do weekly for you. Until I read for all of you again, I hope you have a fantastic week. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.